especially out of my academy, I'm one of the only people that really play both styles with the gi and no gi. It's a mainly gi school, but I think I'm very well versed in the no gi game, and I'm able to translate both pretty well. I'm Andrew Gutterud. I train out of Gracie Umaita Beaumont, and I'm a blue belt. I'm pretty proud that I've only trained 3 years. I think I'm very happy with where I am for how long I've trained. I'm very dedicated to this, or I like to consider myself dedicated to this. I train in the 6 a.m., 9 a.m. evening. I'm working out. I'm doing my conditioning. I dropped out of school so I could pursue this more. So I'm 100% in, you know? She got me this for Valentine's Day. Best present ever. I consider myself very much a guard player. I like all the guard entries, playing from 50-50, leg locks to come on top. I will start on bottom, but I'll use it to sweep, I'll come up, I'll pass. I like to think that I fight to the last minute. I'm not one of those people who will start losing a match and concede in their brain. I'm trying to win the match until the very last second. Whether that's a match I've been dominating or dominated, until the bell goes, I'm hunting for a finish.
Athlete performance therapy, we do a lot of performance training, and then we do therapy like rehab. So we kind of get the best of both worlds. In an hour session, what we typically do is we start with like pain. If you have any pain, try to get you out of pain, and then we start addressing your impairments. So range of motion, strength deficits, we get all those good, and then it turns into more of a performance, right? So we handle the therapy, and then it goes to performance, to where we kind of get the athlete out of pain, and then it's getting them better to where they were before. So we do both of those things here. Like I said, our biggest thing is probably working with athletes and getting them out of pain. Our typical population isn't really general population, because like I said, we try to stay with athletes that are more bought into our program. But that's typically how it goes as far as like training and rehab, rehab and recovery, all the way through the performance continuum. That's typically how we like to do it. For grapplers, I like to see their asymmetries. So they're very flexible. A lot of times with grapplers, they have to put themselves in pretzels to get a lot of the submissions. And so I like to check out asymmetries, right? So how does their left arm compare to their right arm, their hips? Because it's not so much overall range of motion, it's what's normal and what range of motion is normal for that person. So I like to see what's normal for them, what positions and what kind of moves they like to do, what submissions they like to really go for, and then I try to match my treatment based on their grappling style. So it's more individualized than kind of like a cookie cutter approach, if that makes sense.